The statement of changes in immigration rules is officially here. This was released on the 19th of February 2024, just as you can see on my screen. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira if you're joining me for the very first time. I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK, immigration updates, which I'm about to share the latest one right now, live in the UK, scholarships in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. So guys, let's quickly dive right into today's video. In today's video, I've come with another immigration update. Like we all know that the government announced that they were going to release a new statement of changes in immigration rules on the 19th of February 2024 regarding care worker visa for code 6145 and code 6146. So here we are. It was released last night, and I'm just here to share the updates with you. So this is now official regarding the care workers on code 6145 and code 6146. Whatever goes on here, it's gonna be here until they have a review of it and decide to amend it. It was previously announced that from the 11th of March, care workers are not allowed to bring in their dependents to the UK. Now, this has caused a lot of panic. Like I always say in my videos, that when you get some of these informations, do not panic. This particular rules is for those who are going to be applying for their visas after the 11th of March. I'd always mention in my videos that I was also affected by a particular change that took place in the UK. That was about 13 years ago, and after a while it was amended. So when there is a change like this, the best thing you can do for yourself is to remain calm, because this particular changes has caused a lot of fraud, as in people becoming victims, getting fake CUSs because they just want to migrate before the new rules. If you have been following me on this channel, you will know that I had always said remain calm, especially when there is a change like this. It causes a lot of panic, and at the end of the day, if you don't manage yourself very well, you may become a victim of fraud. Now, even if those changes is going to take effect on the 11th of March and you're not able to come in on the care worker visa, doesn't mean that you cannot migrate to the UK. There are other routes. The UK government is also looking at the shortage occupation list. So if the care workers now is you can't come with your dependent for code 6145 or code 6146 after the 11th of March, now there may be other jobs that will be added to the shortage occupation, which will also be released soon as well. So just be calm. So just as you can see, it's now official. This is already in the statement of changes that was released yesterday. I'm just going to the section that says changes to append the skilled worker. So as you can see, the applicant must be sponsored for a job in an eligible occupation code, or where relevant, an eligible job within an occupation code listed as an eligible in appendix skilled worker occupations or appendix shortage occupation list, subject to skilled worker 6.1a and skilled worker 6.2. So before you get a skilled worker visa, you must get a job with a company that has license to sponsor you, or a job on the shortage occupation list. So just as you can see, if the applicant is applying for permission to stay and was previously granted permission as a skilled worker sponsored in the occupation code 6145, care workers and home carers, or occupation 6146, senior care workers, under the new rules in force before the 11th of March 2024, and since then has continuously had permission as a skilled worker sponsored in either or both these occupation codes, except that where paragraph 39A applies, that period of overstaying will be disregarded. It's applying to continue working with the same sponsor as in their most recent grant of permission. The Care Quality Commission regulation requirement for this occupation code does not apply. A lot of care homes have recruited people from overseas, and most of them have not been regulated by CQC, which is requirements now for care homes to be able to sponsor people from overseas. So now with this statement of changes, those who are working with such care organizations that are not CQC regulated will not be asked to go back to their various countries with their dependents. They will continue to stay and continue to renew their visa. Appendix skilled worker 2 at the start of SW 23.1 for the applicant, SW 29.1A and B. P must not have or be applying for entry clearance or permission to stay as a skilled worker sponsored for a job in the occupation code 6145 care workers and home carers, or 6146 senior care workers, unless P, which was the applicant, was or is being granted entry clearance or permission to stay as a skilled worker sponsored in the occupation code 6145 care workers and home carers, or 6146 senior care workers under the rules in force before 11th March 2024. And since the grant of entry clearance or permission to stay in A has continuously had permission as a skilled worker sponsored in either or both these occupation codes, except that where paragraph 39E applies, that period of overstaying will be disregarded. So now let's go to the next one, which is for the dependent skilled worker 32A.2 in appendix children, where the children 3.1 A or B refer to the applicant applying as a child of a person. P must not be a skilled worker sponsored for a job in the occupation code 6145 care workers and home carers, or 6146 senior care workers, unless was or is being granted entry clearance or permission to stay as a skilled worker sponsored in the occupation code 6145 care workers and home carers, or code 6146 senior care workers under the rules in force before 11th of March 2024. And since the grant of entry clearance and permission to stay in P has continuously, which is the applicant, has continuously had permission as a skilled worker sponsored in either or both this occupation code, except that where paragraph 39E applies, that period of overstaying will be disregarded, or the applicant was born in the UK. So just as you can see, this didn't say that you cannot come in with your dependents if you're applying for your visa before the 11th of March. If you are already in the UK as a care worker, or you already have a visa as a care worker and you've not applied for your dependent, after the 11th of March, you can still apply for your dependent, because the new rule is taking effect, like it's coming into force from the 11th of March, which is why I always mention in my video that you don't really have to panic over the 11th of March, because like I said, that a lot of people have become victims of fraud because of this 11th of March stuff. So from what the statement of change is saying, you can still bring your dependent provided you're already on the care worker visa, and you don't also need to upgrade to a care home that is CQC regulated, provided the care home you have your job with is still in the register of the licensed sponsors list. They don't have any problem with home office, even if they are not CQC regulated and they had sponsored you before then, you can still carry on to work with them. So just ease the panic, and you can still bring in your dependents provided you got your visa or you put in your application before the 11th of March. 11th of March is just a few weeks from today, so you still have some time to apply with your dependents if you have not gotten the COS to apply for yourself. But please, when receiving your COSs now, make sure you're receiving the original COS, because in the past few weeks I've actually lost count of how many fake COSs I've seen. When I mean have lost count, and they keep telling, oh, that is how it comes from home office, this is this, this is that, because people are just taking off your money and they move away. So from the new statement of change, they didn't say you can't come in with your dependents. You can still come in with your dependents before the 11th of March, but after 11th of March, you will not be able to come with your dependents on the new COS. But if you're already on the care worker visa, they are not saying do not apply for your dependent. You are allowed to apply for your dependent. Okay, so going to go to the changes to appendix skilled worker occupations, just as you can see on my screen. In table 1, after 6146 senior care workers, jobs with a working location in England are only eligible in this occupation code where the sponsor holds registration with the Care Quality Commission and is currently carrying on irregular regulated activities. Also, changes to appendix shortage occupation list. In table 3, after 6145 care workers and home carers, jobs with a working location in England are only eligible in this occupation code where the sponsor holds registration with the Care Quality Commission and is currently carrying on irregulated activities. So this is just to let you know that moving forward, like before they will have a COS to sponsor you, it must be regulated by Care Quality Commission. But if you're already in a company that is not yet regulated, I'm sure they'll be working towards their regulation. The government is not saying the company should close, but if they work towards their regulation and they are not regulated, then maybe their license may be withdrawn or their license may be revoked. They may not be able to sponsor on A rating. Maybe they will be downgraded to B rating, which means that they can jobs within the UK for people within the UK to work, but not to bring people from overseas or to sponsor anybody who needs a visa to stay in the UK. So this is just what it is, guys. It's not really different from what I'd always said on this channel regarding your dependents and so on. So if you're planning to apply for your visa before the 11th of March, yeah, you can still apply with your dependent, but after the 11th of March you can't apply with your dependent. But if you already have your visa and you're currently in the UK and you want to bring your dependent, you can still bring your dependent to the UK on the care worker visa. They haven't stopped people that currently have the visa from bringing their dependents, from what I understand from this. But if you have any thoughts or if you've seen any documents anywhere that you're worried about, please leave in the comment section and I'll be there to go through that with you. So guys, we've actually come to the end of today's video, and if you find this video helpful, please do like and also share with your friends and loved ones, because someone may also find it helpful. And if you're yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Until I see you in my next video, guys, you take care and have a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.